Ladies and gentlemen, I've started the recording. Please do not swear. That's what they say on some of our programs on television. Not that I ever watch television, but there we go. Yeah, good evening. I was going to say ladies and gentlemen, but we're in a position right now where we've got only men. So good evening, gents. Good to be on the call with you. Thank you for turning up to listen to us and interact with us. And welcome to everybody who's watching this video, wherever you are around the world, whatever time you watch this. What we're going to do this evening is run through our standard one-click presentations. I'm going to kick off with a presentation about the actual trading system itself and why, so how it works and why we like it so much. So first of all, I'm going to share my screen. And I have to go quiet when I'm doing things because I'm the guy that President Kennedy was talking about, who can't walk and chew gum at the same time. So if I try and talk and click buttons at the same time, I will get it all wrong.
It's all working.
Excellent, thank you for that. Okay, so welcome to the one-click trading system, the world's first one-click crypto trading solution. And you know, it's good to be able to say we are the first. I mean, if you look at one click on the internet now, there's a million things out there that are one click, but we're the first one-click crypto trading solution. So why crypto trading? Well, cryptocurrency is the way money should be. It's like the direct link between the buyer and the seller. It doesn't go through banks or government control or anything like that. Although if these government digital currencies ever come into play, then that may not be the case anymore. But right now, cryptocurrency is the way money should be, because the value of money isn't the labor it took to create the money. Sorry, it is the labor it took to create the money. It's not whatever the government says it's worth. Okay, so it's directly between the buyer and the seller. So that's why crypto is taking off. This is the way money used to be for thousands of years, up until about 100 years ago. And no one wants banks or governments telling them what to do with their hard-earned money. Cryptocurrency is here to stay. And we are at the point of mass adoption of cryptocurrency. About 3% of the population worldwide are involved in cryptocurrency in some way, shape or form. And 3% generally of any population adopting anything, any gadget, any bit of software, whatever it is, 3% is the takeoff point, the point of mass adoption. And that's where we are with crypto, because crypto is here to stay, which also means that exchanging crypto is a viable way to earn money from the crypto space, which also means you're in the right place at the right time. And the reason you're in the right place, or the reason I can say you're in the right place at the right time, is because of all this that I've just explained about why crypto and you know, crypto is here to stay and trading it is a viable way of earning money. That's what we do. We help you trade your cryptocurrency to make more currency. So how many times have you wanted to be in the right place at the right time, and would you recognize it now that it's happened to you? Most people that had the chance to buy Microsoft, Google or Facebook stock didn't, and those that did earned a fortune. We're not offering stocks in somebody else's company. We're offering a trading system designed to grow your wealth, not somebody else's wealth. And we'll show you later how you can help others do the same if you want to. And to me, that's the most important part of the system. And Alan's going to be talking to us about that. So what return is your pension fund getting right now? I pulled this off the internet a few weeks ago now, and it showed that in general, pension funds had experienced in 2021 a 3.9% increase. So if you were living on one of these pensions, then you would have got a 3.9% pay rise. In 2021, you would have thought that's brilliant. Inflation's about less than 2%. I'm getting 3.9%. I'm winning. I've got more money than I had last year. Okay, but right now with inflation up around 10, 12, 15, 20, depends who you listen to, depends what figures you take into account. But inflation is far, far more than 3.9%. And it does, these people, this is what amazes me, these people who produce this 3.9% growth, that's all they do, all day, every day, 40 hours, 50 hours a week. They're trading and pulling strings and moving money around, trying to make more money, and they come up with 3.9% per year. And they're very pleased with that, you know. But you can ask yourself the question, what's the growth likely to be for 2022? And I would suggest it's going to be a lot less than 3.9%. Sorry, Al, can you let Bob in, please? So you can't rely on your government, your boss, or traditional investment programs to sort out your financial future. It's your mess, you need to sort it out. No one else cares about your finances, only you. And if you don't realize that, just take a few minutes to think about it. Who can you turn to sort out your finances? Because nobody cares. If you don't care about it either, then that's the majority. In short, if we can produce a growth in your wealth of better than 3.9% per year, you'd be wise to put your money into our system instead of your bank. Okay, and even though you might say, well, cryptocurrency hasn't performed well over the last 3 or 4 months. Okay, 3.9% per year is not a massive bar. It's not a massive achievement, and in fact, that's exactly what we did last week. From Sunday to Saturday last week, we achieved a 3.9% growth in our traders funds, in our members funds. Okay, 3.9% per week or 3.9% per year. Let me think now. Okay, so if we can achieve that, then you'd be wise to put your money into our system instead of your bank. But bear in mind, I didn't guarantee what we can do. We do the best that we can, obviously, but we can't guarantee anything because trading is trading. It's nobody can guarantee anything, and anybody who does is lying to you or delusional. They don't know what they're talking about themselves. So we've developed a crypto trading system to allow you to engage with us to grow your wealth, because we like those results. We assume other people will as well. And so what we've done in order to attract customers, we've made it easy and accessible. And you can register and set up the service on your website or in an app on your mobile device. You use the same login details in both places. But when we were setting up the system, we were thinking, what can we do to attract people to this? Because if we only had 1 or 2 customers, we wouldn't be a very successful company. And you'll see why that is in a minute. Okay, but something that we needed to make sure of is provide a service that is reliable. It works in all markets, and we struggled with this. I won't whitewash it. I won't cover over it. We have struggled with this, but we are right now in a position where we believe we've got a tremendous strategy that works quite well in a down market and really well in an up market. So our service is becoming more and more reliable. We spend a lot of time working on it, and we are growing and evolving, which is good for our members, obviously. People want the system to be available everywhere at all times. Ease of access by app, tablet, computer, watch, I don't know, whatever else you want to do, heads-up display in the car, whatever. Okay, you want it to be accessible. So you want to have access wherever you want to have access. You want low time input. We've got the time input down so low, you just check a box to make to put it in autopilot. It's called auto click. And you want ease of use. Anyone can do this. You don't want to feel that you start down the road to look into doing this and you get all excited about what you can have and how it's going to work for you, only to find out you can't do it after all. What I tell people is, if you can make a call on a mobile phone, you can do this. And above and beyond everything else, we want results. For me, some people are quite happy with $100 or a couple of $100 a month. And, there's going to be a lot of people in the next couple of years are going to be so grateful for just an extra $200 or $300 a month, because that's the thing that's going to stop them going bankrupt. That's the thing that's going to stop them having their house repossessed. Okay, that's going to be the thing that means that their kids can still go to college just for $200 or $300 or $400 a month. Okay. For me, that's not good enough. I'm not a greedy person, but I do have some goals I want to achieve. And if this wasn't capable of producing for me a life-changing amount of money, I would not be doing it. Okay, so there's results at whatever level you want to take those results, but you put the effort in, you get the rewards out. So at the moment, users can be free trialers, customers, or affiliates, and customers pay $99 per month for access to the trading service. Affiliates pay $149 a month for access to the trading service plus a load of extras that will be covered in the next presentation. Al will tell you all about. Apart from that, well, in fact, including that, there are no hidden fees or extra costs. There's nothing happens in one click where at the last minute somebody says, oh, no, you need to pay another $10, $20, $50. Absolutely not. It's a simple subscription service, $99 for customers, $149 for affiliates. Everything else is taken care of out of those costs. The majority of which, of course, we give back to our members. And I will tell you all about that in a minute. Your trading fund is under your control at all times. No one has access to it. We certainly don't. We don't even know how much you've got there. And we make, as we teach people how to connect their exchange to their one-click account, we make a point of telling them, to click this button and make sure that nobody has access to your funds. So how do we achieve such great results? Well, there are lots of different things you can do with crypto. I'm just going to talk about 3 of them. One is called hodling, or holding a coin. So this actually happened to a friend of mine. He bought a Bitcoin down here at $11,000 and the price went up and down and up and down and up and down. He had to sell his Bitcoin here because he had a tax bill to pay, and he sold it for, I think he sold it for $32,000. So he made, within a 9-month period for doing absolutely nothing, he'd made $19,000. It's called hodling. Some people refer to that as holding on for dear life. The problem with hodling is you don't know when to get out, because if he didn't know when to get out, he'd have gotten out here, or the price since this has gone up a lot higher than that, so he'd have gotten out there. But he didn't. He got out when he had to get out. And with hodling, there's never going to be the best time. You just choose your time and sell up. So another thing you can do is buy and sell Bitcoin in order to make an income. So you buy one Bitcoin here and sell it here, and then when the price comes back down a little bit here, you buy your Bitcoin again, but you've actually made some profit there. So now you keep that profit as an income to fuel your lifestyle, maybe, or have a nice holiday, or buy a car, whatever it is. Okay, and then the price goes up here, and you sell it, and then when it comes back down here, you buy it again. But you've actually made some profit now, so you take that as an income. So this is a way of trading. You buy and sell one Bitcoin every time, and you keep the profit as an income. And what happened here? This is a theoretical. I don't know anybody who actually did this, but this is the profit from trading one Bitcoin would have been $106,000 in a 9-month period. So that's a lot better than $19,000 profit. It's about 9 times the amount. So trading is obviously better than hodling. What we do is, so another thing that you can do, and we help people do both of these. One is create an income from trading. The other is what I'm about to explain, which is compounding. So you buy one Bitcoin here, and you sell it here. When it comes back here, you don't just buy one Bitcoin, you buy as much Bitcoin as you can afford, which probably, I don't know, 1.2, 1.3 Bitcoin. And then the price goes up and comes back down. It goes up and you sell. And when it comes back down, you buy. And maybe now you can buy 2 Bitcoin. And the price goes up and comes down. And now you can buy 3 Bitcoin. And the price goes up and comes down. You can buy 3.5 Bitcoin and so on. So that's where the money is really made, because by the time you get over here, you've got almost 7 Bitcoin. You started with 1 for $11,000. And now you've got 7. And they were about 30,000, so that's $210,000 roughly. Okay, so take out your 11 that you had originally, then your profit is 193,248. That's from trading plus compounding. So you can see that hodling is brilliant. Trading and making an income is really, really good. But for me, the best one is to create an asset, and that asset does the trading. So that's my preferred, we give advice on, not advice, we help people understand our strategy for both of those scenarios. So how do we achieve those results? One secured and adapted some proprietary forecasting tools. And if you could see, Al will tell you in a minute when he looks at the pro traders charts, it's an absolute mess. I mean, it makes sense to them, obviously, but there's just lines and drawings and things all over the place. So that's what the pro traders do. But these tools are proprietary to OneClick, and they benefit members through the results. We can't share that information with anyone because it's proprietary, but we do use that information to generate the results. And applying our algorithmic data, we know with a high degree of certainty where the market's headed. Sometimes we're just not sure when it's going to get there. Now the crypto market, so now we move into availability. The crypto market is awake for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So are our pro traders, which means that you can be sent trades any time of the day or night, and you just select the ones that you want to take. You can activate the auto click mode if you want to, and then you still make maximum profits all day, every day. The compound calculator, I'm going to show you the compound calculator in a minute, but it's based on something Albert Einstein said, that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. A lot of people say that, and then quite happily carry on paying the compound interest, okay? And we're going to show you now how you can avoid doing that if you want to. How you can put yourself in a position of earning the compound interest. So this is just an arbitrary example of where you've got 1,000. So would you mind muting yourself before you do that again, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so this is an arbitrary example of on the 1st of April 2022, you've got $1,000. You're going to make 10% per month, so 10% per week. So in the first week, you make $100 profit. And every week after that, you make 10% profit. That's not me saying that's what we're going to guarantee with our trading. This is a mathematical exercise to compound money, or to show you how compounding works. So if you do that, by the end of, or by the new year, then you would have your $1,000 would have turned into $45,000. Okay, that sounds like a huge amount of money. It is a huge amount of money, but that's the power of compounding. Now, I'm not going to run through this next bit. I'm going to skip over this. And I'm going to show you that we have a strategy for optimizing when you're compounding your earnings. Okay, so if you want to compound your profits, then what we suggest is every week on this call, we would announce the percentage gain for last week. And then what you do is go to your back office on OneClick, and you calculate how much per trade to put in. And what we suggest this week is to increase whatever it is you've got on your trade, your amount per trade, increase it by 4%. Okay, we did 3.9% last week, so increase your trading amount, your amount per trade, by 4%. But don't forget, it's got to be a whole number. You can't put decimal places in. So, and this is how to calculate what the value of your account is. Some of you know that. I'm not going to labour it. You can come back and watch the video again and just take notes on this. But if you want to change your trading amount or your amount per trade, this is a snip of your back office amount of USDT to trade. So you change that amount, scroll to the bottom of the page and click Save. If you want to use auto click, then you check this box here, scroll to the bottom of the page and click Save. You can do the same thing on the app. You can change both of those. Just don't forget to scroll to the bottom and click Save. Little warning here, if you have coins in your exchange account at the time of setting up this API link, they will be sold when OneClick next issues a sell signal. So just be aware of that when you're introducing new people, if you do. So trading is commission free. We don't take a commission from your trading fund. You don't pay a percentage of your deposited funds to someone just because they happen to introduce you, and you keep 100% of your trading profits. You're in control of your crypto at all times. Nobody touches your trading fund, and like I say, we don't even know how much you've got in your trading fund. You have unlimited income potential, especially if you compound your profits. So get back to the person that invited you to get a referral link, and you can select to sign up for a free trading trial, join as a customer, or join as an affiliate. The free trading trial will be ending fairly soon. We've got something much better than a free trading trial. But right now, if you want to do, you can take advantage of that. Number 3, set up your exchange account, deposit some funds and connect your exchange to your OneClick account. The person that introduced you will help you do all that. Profits earned during your free trial are yours to keep. If you refer a customer or an affiliate during your free trial, you'll be automatically upgraded to affiliate at no extra cost to you. That's just huge. I'm not going to labor it because I'm just keeping an eye on the time, but that is huge. No extra cost to you, upgraded to an affiliate. You can subscribe as a customer or an affiliate anytime during the free trial. The free trial means you can try before you buy, get some confidence in the system. The person helping you will help you to open an exchange account, buy some crypto, convert your crypto to USDT, connect your exchange account to your one-click account, set the amount per trade, and set your auto-click option. Most people like auto-click, but some people don't. They like the thrill of looking at what's happening and selecting it, and I'll show you that in just a second. So that's it. Just sit back and relax. And for one-click mode, make sure your phone notifications are switched on. But for auto-click, you don't even have to do that. And however you take the trade, you can relax in the knowledge that one-click pro traders will get you out of all trades with maximum profit any time of the day or night. When you're ready to pay, select to join as a customer or an affiliate, pay the required amount in Bitcoin, and you'll be reminded to renew your subscription in 1 month's time. So we have an app available in the Apple Store and in the Google Play Store. And they both look like this. They've got a signals page. So when you first open it up, the signals, you can see the header there of signals. And when a signal comes through, it looks like this. It's a pale blue panel. It tells you what the coin is, when the signal was sent, and the fact that it's still available. Sometimes that'll disappear because or you click it and it says not available any longer because the market has changed too much since the signal was issued. The signal stays in your phone for about 6 minutes, I believe. But if you want to take that trade, then all you do is come here and click that icon, and it takes the trade. It turns the signal into a trade. On this page as well, you can see your holdings of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT along the bottom here. And the beauty of that is that if that reflects exactly what's in your exchange account, then you know that your app and one-click is set up to talk to your exchange correctly. People often say, how do I know if it's right? How do I know if it's working properly? That's the answer. Check these figures. If they're the same as your exchange, it's working properly. There's a menu at the top here, the little 3 buttons, overflow menu, and you get a little drop-down menu that you can go to your profile or you can go to the My Trades page. I'm not going to show you the profile, but I will show you the My Trades page. So here we are in the Trades page, and all of these panels used to be signals, and somebody selected the signals, or the system selected the signals, and so now these are buy panels there, pale blue. Okay, so you can see the history of those trades build up over time, and it tells you the coin and when the trade was taken, the quantity you bought that coin, the fact that you bought it there is in green, and the price you paid for it. So the pale blue panels are buy panels, buy trades, and the dark blue panels are created when you sell a coin and receive USDT instead. So again, it tells you the coin, when it was sold, the quantity, which should be the same as what you bought, and they're sold as in red, and the price you paid for it. Okay, so dark blue is is sell, and pale blue is buy. And that's it. Trading cryptos with a one-click trading system really is one-click simple. It doesn't get more simple than one-click. So get back to the person that told you about one-click, get their referral link today. So a quick recap: register a one-click account, fund an exchange account, link the two via an API key, and relax with auto-click or have fun with one-click. It really is one-click easy. Just remains for me to welcome you to the one-click family. And we call ourselves a family. If you need any help or assistance, just reach out, and it's highly likely that some of our great community members will beat us to the punch and get there and help you sort out your problems long before we do. So it's a great community, and you'd be privileged to be part of it. So I'm going to, what am I going to do now? I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to introduce Al Cunningham, and Al is a tremendous guy. Very, very knowledgeable at business, very knowledgeable at one-click as well, good friend of mine. I don't know if he'll say the same, but I consider him to be a good friend of mine. And Al's going to talk to you about the referral marketing side of the business, what we used to refer to as multi-level marketing side of the business. And I like that because, you know, it's not really a swear word. It's a way of helping other people to get more out of their business. So I'm going to hand over to Al, who's going to explain the next part of the process. You're muted, Al. You're still muted? You're muted, Al. Can you hear me?
I couldn't find the thing, you know, I had to keep moving along to find it.
It happens to all of us.
I had to change it around the screen. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's okay. And, you know, I don't know what you didn't hear me saying. I was saying, yes, you're my buddy. You know, you're probably one of my buddies that's the farthest away from where I am right now. But for you members that are on with us right now, thanks for showing up. And anyone that's new, I'm going to show you something, the other side of what OneClick does. My screen advanced while I was trying to find myself there. But the main two reasons I was thinking that people want to join OneClick, I kind of made these up because it's kind of what I wanted to do. And I think most people want to do that, is we want to grow our wealth, okay? And we want to have a position so that we can have a flexible life, do what we want, when we want, how we want, without anybody interfering with it. And we all need, especially in these times right now, we all need a little help in addition to what our 9-to-5 job is. Now, for all the members that are on, if you read Andy's letter, his email that he sent out to you to remind you to come on board, you know, he said a lot of true things on there, okay? There's a lot of many things in there. And I think that you should read it over again to find out, you know, why you want to be part of OneClick. And everything that Andy just told you, he doesn't have the easy part of the presentation because it's kind of the ins and outs of why we do it and how we do it. You know, in a nutshell, we want to grow our income. That's the important part. My part that I'm going to show you is allowing you to share it with other people and get paid to do it. Now, the neat thing is we can pay you some commissions. And I'm just trying to make this click along again here, and it didn't want to click. So hold on here. There, now, super system. I'm going to show you how to make some commissions. But before we do that, I just want to say Peggy and I, Peggy's my wife, and we were chatting the other day, and we're talking about inflation. And I don't know if people really understand inflation. You know, they know that when they go to buy their gas, it costs more, and they know when they go to the store to buy food, it's costing more. But I put it a simple way so she understood. And I said, just say you have $100,000 in your bank account. And today you can go out and buy 100,000 buttons, okay? Simple, but you can buy 100,000 buttons. But a year from now, you still got that same $100,000 in your bank account. But when you go to buy your buttons, you can only buy 75,000 of them. Now, you feel like, well, I didn't lose nothing. I still got my $100,000. But the idea is, yes, you have the $100,000, but it can't buy what you bought a year ago. And it's going to get worse this year. And apparently it's going to get worse again next year. So the people who are preparing for that right now are not going to get hurt as much. And if you listen to what I'm going to show you, you won't get hurt at all. But why do I say that to you? I say it to you because what I'm going to show you, we call it an affiliate program. It allows you to offer what we offer with OneClick and earn a commission from it. Now you have to go and talk to people and say why they should do it. And the part Andy showed you was the simple part. You know, you gather up $1,000 one way or another, find $1,000, put it over there in that exchange account and let the pro traders grow it. Now, the people who are on right now and the people who are watching this by YouTube, our minimum we want to grow is 5% a week, okay, for sure. But some days it doesn't make it out that way because here I wear my Bitcoin. I'm still a believer of Bitcoin, but Bitcoin isn't doing what I want it to do, but it will, okay? Everything is out there doing things. Everything's sort of slowed down, stocks and everything, but we're out here fighting this every day. So what the part I'm going to show you is when you're talking to somebody to introduce them, just think of what I just told you about that inflation. Don't call them buttons. Call it whatever you want to call it. Okay. You know, if you had $1,000 in the bank account and you could have bought 1,000 of something, and next year you got the same $1,000 in your account because the bank hasn't gone up because the interest rate is so low that they pay you. So you still got the same 1,000, but you can't buy the same $1,000 worth that you were going to buy. So you have to be in something that's growing your money. That's what has to happen. And that's what we're all about. So I say all that to say, when you're talking to somebody, to say you should join OneClick, you should get involved with it. As soon as they put their money in the exchange, it opens up a path for you to have your own little business. And for all the members that are listening to me right now, you know, but for the new people that haven't seen this yet, I like to call it your own business in a box. And upfront, no, nothing hidden. It costs you $149 a month to do that. Okay, so that's a pretty cheap way of making business, especially when I show you how you can make money. So here's how it goes. Okay, there you are, you're standing there. You found Jack and you told Jack about this. You say, Jack, okay, put some money into OneClick, and then you're able to open up your own business. And Jack says, yeah, I like to do that. So when Jack joined, you got paid a $50 commission. We call that a direct commission because you introduced Jack to come into OneClick. So you earn a $50 commission. Now, the neat thing is, next month, when Jack pays his subscription, his $149, you're going to get paid another $50. Now, if $50 start adding up, you know, it's better to have 50 and not have 50. So I find that they add up. But look at what happens. Let's step back one bit. There you are. You go out, you find 3 people. You've already got Jack, you found Jill, and you found Otis, okay? So all 3 of them want to have a little business also. So they joined as affiliates. They're paying their $149 every month. And of that $149, you are going to earn a commission of $50 from each of them. And if you do the quick math, you find that's $150. So here you are, you introduce 3 people, and your business is basically paid for. But that's not going to get you ahead. All that did was make it equal. We got to move this on a little bit more to make it so it's profitable for you. So Jack, Jill, and Otis all want to do the same thing. So they went out and found 3 people each. Okay, so that's how simple that was. Now Jack's going to collect $150, and Jill's going to collect $150. Otis is going to get $150. But what are you going to get? Because you introduced Jack, and Jack went out and found some people that joined OneClick, we call that an indirect commission. An indirect commission is a payment from OneClick to you of $10 per person per month. Now, what happens with that next month is the same thing. You get the same $10. Every time they pay their subscription, you're going to get $10. And this goes down 6 levels. And this is where it gets interesting, because are we all going to do this and rush around for $50? I doubt it. Are we going to do it for $10? I doubt it. But look at what happens. If you went and found 3 people, only 3 people that really want to run a business, they really want to get ahead, they want to be in front of inflation instead of inflation getting them. So they're going to work and do that. Okay. So if they find 3 people and you teach them to get 3, and then those 3 teach their other people to get 3, by the time you go down 6 levels, you're going to have 1,000 people in your group. And when you figure out your 50s and your 10s, it comes out to about $11,000 per month. Now, only 150 of that is what you've done, because you directly introduced 3 people, got $50 each. That's your 150. The rest come from all the indirect commissions in that group. So you can see you don't have to really overwork yourself. All you did was find 3 good people. So let's take it one step farther. Let's say you found 4 people. Okay, you worked a little harder. And by the way, you can do this at the speed that you want to do it at, but you want to keep ahead of that inflation. So you want to keep doing it for sure. So when you get 4 people and teach them to get 4 and teach them to get 4, when you go down the same 6 levels, the difference is you're going to have about 5,000 people in your group. Now, $200 of that is paid in $50. The balance is all the $10 that come, and it comes to about $50,000 a month. Now, $50,000 a month is good money. That, matter of fact, is about equal to what the average person is making in North America and other places in the country or in the world, but they make it a year. And you're going to do this by the month. Now, I know it sounds crazy, okay, but you do the math, okay? All you did was find 4 and teach them to get 4, teach them to get 4, and you can go at your own speed. So let's say it even took you a year to do that. So from a year from right now, if you just dabbled a little bit, shared it, and you were making $50,000 a month, would you be happy? I think you'd be happy. And the more you work, the bigger your business grows. So this is how the 6 levels work. The first person that you invite and join into OneClick, you earn a $50 commission. And then that person goes and finds somebody, they earn the 50, but you get 10. And then that person finds somebody, you get 10, and you can see it goes 10, 10, 10 for 6 levels. And that's how the 6 levels works. And that's why it starts to multiply, because remember, each of these people want to grow their groups too. This is only one person that we're talking about. They all want to grow their groups. Look at it this way. If you went out there and found 10 people that want to start their own business, they want to start earning some money on the side, and it's not a lot of hard work, okay? But if you found 10 people to do that and taught them to find 3, isn't that simple? You find 1, teach them to get 3. Remember why you're doing that. So it covers their cost of their business. They're basically doing this for nothing. But when you find 10 of them and they all get 3, you become a super affiliate. So in addition to the $50 that you got here and all the $10 here, you're going to make another $5 per person. And that's per month. Again, every month that each person pays their subscription, you're going to get paid your commissions again. Now, when you add that all up, it's not that much, but it's nice, you know, a few $100 here and a few $100 there. It gets you out of that problem of worrying about the cost of living, what's happening right now. So we created another spot. Now, this is a little harder for you to get, but it's worth it. You've already got the first 10 people. You got to go out and find 10 more. So what you've introduced to OneClick is 20 people. But what you have to do is teach each of them to become super affiliates, okay? And when they become super affiliates, all 20 of them, you are going to become what we call a pro affiliate, and you're going to earn an extra $5 per month. So in addition to the super affiliate, you're going to get another $5 as a pro affiliate. And again, it's at your own speed. But we try to help you out to get there. Because the first thing you're going to do is you're going to talk to your friends, your neighbors, your relatives. And yes, your relatives are good too. I know they're hard to talk to sometimes until they see you starting to make it, and then they believe it. And you may be like some of us, and you dabbled in this and dabbled in that, and a lot of things didn't work. But this is a pretty good system that's working and working well. And they're making money 2 different ways. They're investing it and putting it there. And now we have this little business here that we're showing you so you can do it again. So we're helping you out by providing you with a website. You're going to have your own website. It's going to be oneclicktrading.com/, and at my / is Alan Peggy. And then if somebody goes there, they go to my website. And at my website, they can watch a 2 or 3 minute movie that basically explains what OneClick's about. And then they can click on affiliate, and they can watch another little movie, and I'll read a bunch of little things and find out exactly what I'm saying, how simple this is. Go and find somebody, sign them up. You're going to get your $50 commission. You're going to get it every month they pay. So it tells them the whole story. So that's how simple it is. And that's a great tool. So after you've told all your friends and family, you can start saying, okay, well, who can I send this to? You want them to look at it. You can talk to them about it and say, hey, look at this. It's really good. In addition to that, we created a Facebook Messenger bot. Now, the Facebook Messenger bot does basically the same as your website, but the main difference is that the Messenger bot is live. So as soon as somebody clicks on it, it comes on your phone, and you know that somebody's on your Messenger. And then you can actually watch them go through the system, and you can see that they're clicking on the first part of the process and then the second part of the process. And then if they get lost a little bit, you can jump in and send a message back and says, I'm here. Is there anything else I can answer? Or you can invite them to a presentation, and then they can see it live, how it's working. But it's a neat way of building your own business. And again, it's all for $149. You didn't get charged more for the Messenger bot. You didn't get charged more for your website, but you put it together, and it's making your business grow. It makes it very, very simple. Now, you know, that it's so simple. What I've told you so far is that's it. All you do is you show the system to somebody, and if they like it, they'll join. And if they don't like it, well, they'll be complaining about it down the road that, you know, I should have done it. I should have done it. So a couple of additional information things that you do need to know is that to qualify to get paid your commissions, your subscription has to be active. And it's active because you pay it each and every month. And you're going to get a notice a couple of days before it expires. So you get in there quickly, make sure you pay it, because if commissions are paid from people underneath you and you are not active, you won't get paid those commissions. The computer will send it up to the person above you. So make sure you do that. You can refer as many people as you want. So you don't have to stop at the 10 or stop at the 20. You can continue to add more people to your group. And the more you add, because you each one, you know, every person you do it, they grow and they grow. So every time you add another active person to it, it just sort of multiplies. And it's all, I was going to say money in the bank, but it should be money in the exchange, because that's where it should go. You get paid commissions daily, and you get paid in crypto. So that's the neat part. So then you decide, okay, what am I going to do with that? You can send it off to a wallet and redirect it so it goes back into your bank, so you can take it out in cash and do what you want with it. You can send it over to your exchange and allow the traders to increase what you are investing over there and hopefully make that grow even more for you. Or you can just leave it in your back office and you can watch it grow because it's sitting in the back. It's got a value of Bitcoin there. As Bitcoin goes up and down, you can see it go. So when it goes down, you sort of leave it there. When it goes back up, then you can see what you want to do with it. The neat thing of it is that you're always in control of your money. So it's kind of like you can take your money and put it in the bank account and watch it sit there. And I think most of us know it's not growing very quickly. You know, like even if you have the best of the best out there, you'd be lucky to be earning 10% a year. And that's a year. That's the whole idea. Whereas in crypto, it is growing better, even though it's not growing like we want it to grow right now. But we're in one of those little doldrums right now, and it'll come around again. There's no doubt about it. And everybody that's had it into their exchanges haven't lost any money. It's sort of sat there. We got the same value and the same number of Bitcoin and all that. And as it goes back up, it starts raising in price again. But you're always in full control. If you decide that you want to take some money out, you just go into your exchange and you can take it out at any time you want. So you have basically unlimited control in the system. There's no cap. The more you work, the more people you sign up, the more people underneath you that get people to come in, the more you make. And the neatest part is that one-click offers that you're making money in two different ways. You can do either or you can do just the trading part if you want. Okay, you don't have to do this part that I just showed you, but it makes sense, okay, because somebody's going to watch you because you're going to have big smiles on. Holy man, I just made 5% this month. And the guy's going to say, what did I make? I made 1% last year. So obviously people are going to want to say, how do you do that? And you can share it with them. And then along comes the building of your business part. So you just show it, and it's bit by bit, and you can see, even after just listening to me a couple of minutes, I think you can figure out that this is very simple. You just show people that they're making money in their exchange. That gives them the opportunity to be able to share this with other people and make commissions doing it. So with that, that's how simple the system is. You know, we just sit back, let the guys do the exchange part. In the meantime, you share this part, and then we go from there. So I don't know if anybody's got any questions. If you do, we can answer it. If anybody's on YouTube, I think you can type in a question and we'll get back to you if we have an answer for you. But things are looking better into the future for us in the crypto world. I'm not sure about the dollar and cent world. That seems to be getting a little worse day by day. So we got to do what we can do to stay ahead of all the games here. Okay, Andy, I'll throw it back over to you.
That's great, Al. Thanks so much. Great presentation as ever. Clear, succinct, to the point, brilliant. We have had one question. Tom has asked about, because I said that we'd made some profit last week, and he said, well, he can't see it. So I'm going to just share my screen. I'm going to show you where you can go to see our trading results. And these trading results are available to everybody in the whole world. Okay, you can see the front page there of the one-click website. So I'm not signed in there. So I can be just anybody turn up on our website and I want to have a look at what our trading results are. And there's the option there, like a little pop-up menu to look at some different results. I was talking to somebody the other day and they said, well, how do I know that those trading results, because they're in a spreadsheet, how do I know those trading results are accurate? I said, because they're available to all of our members. And when we show the trading results of a particular trade, for example, the trade that we took today, yesterday, we closed today. If our members didn't get that similar price that we bought in and similar price that we bought out, they'd be asking questions. So we make this available to the whole world, but also it's available to our members. And that's got to keep us honest, because if you're looking at different prices to what we're posting here, there's going to be slight differences between exchanges. You know, these prices are on a Bittrex exchange, you might be on a HIP BTC exchange, for example. So the prices might be slightly different, but the profit, or in this case, loss, should be kind of similar. The other thing is that we post everything. Even you can see the big long rows of losses here. Okay, and that's different parts of the strategy being tested and not quite working and so on. But if you click down here on the weekly summary, it shows you that the week commencing 29th of May, we were only trading 2 coins because the other 4 were tied up in other trades at the moment. So we made 7.11%. So when I said just now 3.9%, that was a different set of figures I was looking at for a different platform we're testing. So we actually did better on our live platform than we did on our test platform. So 7.11% last week, 29th of May. Okay, there's no arguing with that. People are going to say that's not true. It just really is. So we could, like I say, we wouldn't be publishing these results if they weren't exactly the same as our members are getting. So hopefully that answered your question, Tom. And we haven't got any other questions in the chat box. So listen, guys, I know some of you came on tonight to hear some of the latest developments that are coming down the pipe. There's some that are almost ready to pop, and it's going to be really good. I'm not going to make the announcement of when they're going to be released, but I will state again what they are. One is that we're going to be introducing something called a trading guarantee. Now, the trading guarantee, I know I said earlier, people won't guarantee you anything, but the difference between that and our guarantee is that if we don't make enough money for you every month to pay your subscription, then we'll basically reduce the price of your subscription to fit the amount of money that we did make for you. Now, there's a couple of things about that. One is that we recommend that a customer joins with at least $1,000 in their trading fund, and an affiliate joins with at least $1,500 in their trading fund, because our benchmark is 10% per month. So if you've only got $100 in your trading fund and we make 10%, it's not realistic for us to make you 100% so that you can then pay your subscription. Ideally, what we do is with that $1,000, we'll make 5 or 6% per week, so that's maybe 20% per month, and therefore 10% will cover your subscription, and the other 10% stays in your fund, and you grow your fund, so you increase your amount per trade, and that's the start of the compounding process. Okay, so that's really it. We recommend people start $1,000 for a customer, $1,500 for an affiliate. The best thing, or the better than that, is to actually, when you join OneClick, say, well, I'm going to put aside some operating costs. My operating costs are maybe 10 or 12 months worth of subscriptions, so I don't have to worry about taking money out of my trading fund to pay my subscriptions. I have my operating costs set up over here. And if you look at an affiliate, 12 months worth of subscriptions is what, 2,000 for your first year. Yeah, I mean, I've been involved in lots of businesses. $2,000 of operating costs for the first year would be laughed at. But if you do that, if you treat this as a business, then what you'll see is that your trading fund grows so much quicker than keep taking the money out of the trading fund to pay your subscription. But even better than that is to do what Al said. Get involved, get out there and find 3 people. Do you know 3 people who'd like to make more money? It's not very likely, is it? There's only 7 billion people on the planet. So the 6 people that want to make more money are all on this call. So yeah, Tim, thanks, Tim, everyone. Okay, yeah, 1788 for the year. So I said 2 grand, it's less than that. But even so, that sort of operating cost for a year in a business is, it's hard if somebody's not taking the business seriously as a business for them to expect business results, good business results. Al, what would you have got for 2 grand a month in your real estate, sorry, 2 grand a year in your real estate business for, say, an advertising budget?
Well, that wouldn't cover a month. That wouldn't cover a month.
Exactly. Yeah, or your stationery costs, or your salaries for your staff, or your billboards, or your franchise fees. It's just two grand wouldn't cover anything, would it? Really?
That's why I say $149 a month is unbelievably low to have your own business and have the ability to bring as much money in as you want. It's just once depend how much you want to work at it. So yeah,
and by doing that, by having the money aside, then it means you're not taking money out of your trading fund, and your trading fund can grow. So, but then the best thing is to get involved, get 3 people, get your subscription paid for by your commissions, and you're laughing all the way to the bank. You've got the best of everything going on. You've got a great trading system that's taking care of your money, earning you profits over there, and it's not costing you anything because your subscriptions are covered by your commissions. So to me, that's the best thing. I can't remember. I don't think I ever paid a full month of subscriptions from when I got involved in OneClick. I think I always had at least 2 people paying subscriptions. Some months obviously a lot more than that, but don't pay subscriptions if you don't have to. Get 3 or 4 people involved, and you're laughing all the way to the bank. Okay, so that's kind of the end of our presentation. Did you have any last words, Al?
No, I'm okay. I think everything's good. It's like I say, times are getting tougher out there, so we got to step forward and do something different. And I think this is a great thing to do and have fun doing it too. Absolutely.
Sorry, I didn't finish off with the trading guarantee. With that, we're going to lose the free trial. Okay, there's no need for a free trial now. So when somebody joins up initially, they pay $99 for a customer, $149 for an affiliate, and every month after that, if we haven't made you, let's suppose we make absolutely no trading profit, then when you renew, your bill will be 0. You still have to click all the buttons and produce the invoice and this sort of thing, but there'll be it'll be smaller amounts. But our plan is that you're going to make enough money that you won't mind paying the extra. Also, you won't mind paying the subscriptions. That's the plan. So we've done this call now at 8 o'clock UK time. 3 o'clock was Al for you, Eastern time.
Yeah, that's right.
And 1 o'clock Mountain time. And in the email, you'll see there's a link. You can look up the time zone wherever you are in the world to make sure you don't miss the call. Because I just know that in about an hour's time, we're going to start getting messages saying I can't get on the call because people are so used to the call being at a later time. So we're only doing this every Sunday now. We're not doing it on Wednesdays. So we will see you all again on Sunday next week, same time, same channel. Don't forget the new time, 8 o'clock UK time, 3 o'clock Eastern, and 1 o'clock Mountain time. So that's it from me. Sorry, did somebody just post something in here? Chat. No Wednesday call, correct? Yes, Tim. No Wednesday calls now until well, after the summer. We haven't decided quite when that's going to be, but we'll announce it. Okay, guys, good to see you all. God bless. See you all next Sunday.
Okay, thanks. Take care.
Bye now.